Hi traders, how's it going? We have some leaks from our secret leaker. Just a quick disclaimer, this is a leak. Things can change until officially announced / released by Pokemon Unite themselves. And also, I don't have any affiliation with this leaker. They just anonymously, I can't say that word. They just anonymously, I'm sorry guys. Oh my god! They just anonymously send me leaks. I have no idea who they are and I will not be sharing their identity until they would want me to do that. So huge thank you to this leaker. Okay, let's look at this new battle pass and see who the Pokemon's going to be because that's what I'm really curious about. Sableye, and why do I feel like Sableye already got one? Maybe he didn't. Mewtwo? But he's not even getting buffed. Are they going to buff him again? Did they nerf him just a tiny bit to buff him massively later? Oh, it's like, what is like a magician, like a dark magician kind of vibe? Oh my gosh. Does the Megas also get this? Wait, the Megas do. Oh my god, look at this backing animation. This is insane. That backing animation. I wonder if I could like find someone easily for that backing animation. Oh my god, look at the running pattern as well. Oh my god, this is flashy. This is dark and flashy. Okay, and then we have Sableye. Sableye getting a buff. Although they haven't like set any buffs for these Pokemon. So this is the Avatar Holowares. Holowares Avatar clothes. Looks really cool. They look really nice. I really like them. I really like this one the best, I think. Maybe this one. Yeah, I think I like this one the best. Some new stickers as well. A new frame. Ooh, that's really cool. Wow. I was not expecting Mewtwo for the next Battle Pass. I was not expecting that. It actually looks really good though. Like the effects and everything look insane. I'm really into that. But oh my gosh, I just wasn't expecting it to be Mewtwo. For the question of the day, trainers, who would you like to be in the next Battle Pass? I really love to know. But Mewtwo had such a huge pick rate and maybe they want to like, I don't know, like go off by that. Like try and grab as many people who would buy this Battle Pass because Mewtwo is really popular, so also the bane of my existence. Okay, so we can talk about another leak as well, which is very important. If you weren't aware, a lot of creators, myself, other creators, we talked about Tropius coming to the game. A lot of people were excited for Tropius as well. Tropius is a really cool looking Pokemon. Tropius is a grass and flying type. I would have really loved to see this in Pokemon Unite. However, it seems sadly that this may have been scrapped, which happens quite often in leakers thingers. So huge shout out to Alchica Eevee for keeping us up to date. They have shared. By the way, I don't think Tropius will make its appearance anymore. I just keep naming him sometimes because for the memes that he never appeared, but he doesn't seem like he will join for now, even as a mob. So that's really sad. Looks like Tropius is not going to be coming to the game and it is really, you know, maybe it'll be like a Clefable thing because Clefable was also in Pokemon Unite earlier and then actually wasn't released with Unite but then was leaked later. But who knows? I think Tropius would have been probably a great supporter or defender. I'm not sure if I remember its stats correctly. The second thing, so I've shared these images on my last leak video, which I also got from my anonymous leaker. So I got shared these images. The first image here, we have this cone ability with stars coming out hitting the Lucario, and then the second ability we have this move where it looks like it's spinning in a circle and slashing everything around it, and then the third ability we have this big ginormous circle that's like a dark blue, which looks a little bit stealthy but I'm not too sure. And I had no idea who this was. I had no idea who this could be, but in the comments you trainers really did the Lord's work. Now this isn't 100% confirmed, but you guys are really smart. Unlike someone here, and that someone is me. So a lot of you think that's likely going to be Metagross, and Metagross has been leaked beforehand by Alchico Eevee. While we don't have any files or like images to share at the moment, this may be the first pictures we get for Metagross. So I have no idea really, but it looks like that you guys think that it's really going to be Metagross. So that's really cool because Metagross was something that a lot of trainers are looking forward to. Hopefully it doesn't get scrapped. Well, it looks like if these are the moves, very, very less likely to get scrapped like Tropius. We have Meowscarada coming up, which is really insanely exciting. I'm very excited to play Meowscarada because I'm specifically excited to play Sprigatito or Spaghetti, or if I have to try to say it without my accent, Sprigatito. I don't know if I said that right. But that's going to be a very fun addition into Pokemon Unite. I've also been really enjoying watching Mimikyu plays as well. That was also, I don't know, just the releases like Blaziken, Mimikyu, Meowscarada, such awesome picks for Pokemon Unite. Really love that. And then for Pokemon Day, it is said that Koraidon and Miraidon are coming to Pokemon Unite as well. Koraidon is probably going to be an all-rounder in my opinion, and Miraidon is maybe an attacker. I probably will play more Miraidon than Koraidon because I love Miraidon and I also love attackers. I do want to get more into all-rounders, so Koraidon would be a really good start. And then the last Pokemon that is just my own personal theory is that, I don't know, I just have a feeling that they kind of tease Empoleon a little bit in their Chinese leaks. So just based on like the plushies they used in these and all, that's all. But yeah, I think Empoleon could be a possible choice. I don't know. That's just my own theory though. It's nothing on the grounds says that Empoleon is coming. And then before I end this video, the last thing I would like to say is that there has been some discussion about the Pokemon Unite China release versus like the global release. And I have made a few jokes about, wow, Pokemon Unite is really putting all their resources into the Chinese global release. I will say that I don't think that's true. I don't think that they are putting all their you know, I'm not saying the same team that's working on Pokemon Unite is the same team working on Pokemon Unite China version. There are many different teams, companies just have this whole thing that they do. And we just had a recent patch in Pokemon Unite that looked very promising as well. Like it was just a patch that came out of nowhere. And you know, Pokemon Unite is really bad with their patches. They don't come out that often, but this one came out and there was a lot of changes that we weren't expecting. I will say that it's very unlikely that the things that are in the Chinese server will come to global. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it is very, very unlikely because they do tend to change the games up in China versions of any game quite a lot for China's standards or for what they want for the Chinese audience. What I think is clear is that they are putting a lot of effort in the Chinese version, which makes sense because it's going to be like a whole new release in China, and it does still feel like they're neglecting the global version in a way, you know, like with Mewtwo taking as long as it did to get nerfed, Zacian taking as long as it did to get nerfed. A lot of times when these Pokemon are running crazily in Unite and are taking such a long time to get these changes, and when they're just recycling events and the events, some events just feel a little bit low effort, it does feel neglectful. So I do hope that they do put a lot more effort and resources into the global version as well, just as much as they're putting into the China version, and to keep that consistency up. That is what I think. But in regards to like teams, I have no idea, I can't say, but I do believe that there are two separate teams for these games and it's not just one team doing everything. I mean, it could be, who knows, but like I really highly doubt that, especially because Tencent is based in China and then this is the Chinese version. That's all for this video. I would love to know your thoughts in the comments down below. That's just my opinion. Nothing I say is like facts. I wish. Thank you so much for watching, trainers. Huge shout out to my Patreons for supporting me. If you would like to become a patron, the link is down below. And yeah, I hope to catch you on the next one. Bye.